Welcome to this session. In this session, I'll be talking about the voice as an instrument. First, what is the voice? The voice, according to the English dictionary, is a sound produced from the larynx of a human being or a vertebrate that is uttered through the mouth as song, spoken word, humming, laughter. There are different things that the voice is characterized as. Plenty of people ask me, how can I use my voice? Now, these are myths, real myths that people have had it over the years. Some say, how can I use my voice? My voice sounds so bad. I don't have a voice. My voice sounds crooked. I have been trying to sing this particular song for years and I could not get it. Wait. Take a step back. Find out what you have been doing that is not right. Now, I want you to get this out of your mind. Do not think that you don't have a voice to sing. In fact, as far as you have a voice to speak, as far as you can speak, as far as you can join 2-3 notes together, then you can sing. Everybody can sing. The only thing is, what are you doing that is not right, that makes you feel like you can't sing? These are the things that you need to look at. So I say, take a step or some steps back. For plenty persons, you have your voice and your voice is really good, but your voice is not fitting for that kind of genre that you are trying to sing. For example, a very beautiful example, you have a very husky voice. Your voice sounds like this, that, and you are trying to sing a classical piece of music. You see, when others are using 3 months, 2 months, 1 month to learn to sing well, you would spend years trying to sing, and in some cases you might not even get there. Why is that so? Because that kind of voice that is natural, that is what you have, is not one that is fitting for this genre. Now, I won't be talking about genre today. I will talk about it sometime in our lesson. But I'm just trying to bring you to the consciousness of what is that thing that is making you feel that you cannot sing. This is just one aspect. For some persons, it is the way you are taking care of your voice. For plenty of us, we are not taking care of our voices at all. In fact, the first way we are not taking care of our voices is that we are not taking care of our health. If you are not well, if you are sick, you cannot sing well. Because you'll be too tired, you'll be too weak, you'll be feeling too sore to sing. Automatically, you can't sing. First, you take care of your health. If you have any underlying health issue, you need to fix it. You need to go to the hospital, take medication, whatever it is that you have to take to make sure you are in good health. That's one. Second, some persons work themselves to the point where they are too tired. When you're tired, you're weak, you don't have the strength to sing. And if you find yourself always trying to sing in these situations, you will come to the realization or conclusion that you do not have a voice or you cannot sing. Meanwhile, it is something that is stopping you from doing it. Third, some persons engage in excessive shouting. For some persons, maybe because of their work, maybe because of their situations at home, they are always or almost always shouting, or they have a reason to yell at somebody or at something. This shouting affects the vocal folds. They affect the vocal cords. They make them vibrate at speeds that are beyond what is acceptable for the voice to be in a good condition to sing. These are just 3 points that I've given you. There are many other things that make you think that you cannot sing, but because you have not taken steps back to analyze your situation. In fact, the voice in itself is an instrument. It's an instrument of communication. Yes, singing is also a form of communication. You need to identify that particular thing that you want to communicate to the other persons out there. Do you want to communicate the gospel? Do you want to communicate love? Do you want to communicate inspiration? You want people to look at a particular matter from your point of view? All these are communication, and the voice is an instrument for this. Because you need to do this, you need to take care of your voice. For some persons, they tell themselves that I have done enough. When it is time for me to go to performances, I go out there, I do my vocal exercise, and I think it is enough for me to sing well. No, that is wrong. For you to sing well, in fact, for you to be a better singer, for you to be one of the best singers or the best singer in the world, for you to sing with confidence, for you to empower your singing, you need to have daily routines of exercise, vocal exercises. Now, when I say daily routines, does not mean that you need to create a particular time for exercise. Not only that, yes, you can do that. You can create a particular time for exercises. It's fine. But I tell you, the most effective is when, even while you're doing other things, like while you're doing your dishes, while you're doing your laundry, while you're taking a stroll outside on the street, you're doing those exercises. Those ones make you feel like you were born that way. But when people hear you, they ask you, how did you do it? Simple. You practiced and practiced, but not necessarily because you practiced at a particular time that you gave yourself. You will learn many things that will get you to the point where you want to be. In fact, you will be surprised after some weeks to see that you have improved. So for more tips on how to sing well, remember to hit the subscribe button.